Hello, Sierra the Saint here, and back at again for another What If Izuku had the Omnitrix Part 3. Let's get right to it. So the last peer review on Part 2, Midoriya Midoriya was trained on plumbers and the dojo for over 4 years, and Midoriya did get abducted by a sludge villain. He didn't follow All Might, and soon until the story was began of Midoriya turned into 4 arms to save Raka and Bagago, his class bully, and use his hands to make a increase of shockwave by collapsing each other to make a splatter of slush venom and the fire. So the story will be right of cliffhanger that Midoriya has used a shockwave of both of his hands to disintegrate fire and kind of splatter the slush villain, pass him out unconscious. The pro-heroes were stunned, and civilians were stunned until some of them cheered that this guy saved the two kids. I don't know why I say girls. So, anyways, back in the review, the pro-heroes stopped the delinquent or vigilante that you broke the law. This is not. I saved what I saved. You could go ahead and scold her because she was trying to save the boy. Without me, she will be killed, including him. Pointed at Bakugo. And soon after 4 arms were scolding the pro heroes, Raka knew that the symbol of him on his shoulder arm, she realized that the symbol looks familiar, and she tried to connect the dots. He was jump away, making a stun of the pro heroes. The pro heroes tried to scold, but they told her that what he said. They kind of right. He's right, but that when I here try to help or something. Rock kind of slightly green, maybe, but Bucko on the other hand, he was scout. He doesn't know who's this guy is to save him, and who's that pink is not helpful. He was handling him himself, but deep inside, he knew that he was gonna die. So, Midoriya will de-transform, trying not to get spotted or get spotted by the people. So, in the morning, he came in his house, go take a shower, and go sleep. So, in the next day in the morning, around 6 a.m. or 5, I don't know. So, Midoriya has made to the Deku beach. He heard that it was a huge junk place, a huge garbage dump. So Midoriya will try to train himself and clean the community service. So which he did. He started packing him or clean all the junks until he heard someone said, you were late. You were kind of 5 minutes late, or 4 minutes. Midoriya was shocked. That voice, he sounded like, he was approaching to see what's going on, the commotion. Until when the rock guy came, was excited for breathe. Midoriya was, wait, that girl, she looks familiar. It's her. And who's that? Skeleton Man. And the same thing story of how Midoriya and All Might meet up at the Deku Beach. Explain how the junk plays. I said when after All Might buffed himself to All Might, which that surprised Midoriya. That guy, was All Might? So the scene was perfectly of All Might sitting on the old washing machine, and Araka was trying to pull it, but she was mainly failed. And if you think of using your quirk, young Araka, you need to train yourself without your quirk. That makes her shocked. And Midoriya kind of smirk.
of sneak breakers. And soon he knew that he was gonna stay away until All Might said that you need to get your body to handle one for all. Midori stopped. What? One for all? And soon he was taken. He accidentally bumped into metal pipes, making a loud noise or tumble on the metals around it. That surprised All Might Araka. They thought that some villain spoiled or exposed the secrets. But All Might told someone to show themselves, and which Midori did. All Might was shocked. A kid? Or a teenager? Midori, I'm sorry. I heard you guys' commotion. I was wondering why. I kind of was curious. They both look at each other. Did you hear all the secrets, or I heard it when you came? That's kind of shocked All Might and Araka. Araka was trying to pretend that nothing happened, but All Might told her that he already heard all. It's time to review him. He de-transformed of the Skeleton Man, which All Might or Midori knew that. Are you actually real All Might? Yes, kid. I am the All Might. And so he explained the same thing as the canon and the quirk. So you're trying to make her body to handle one for all? He nodded. Well, if you need someone to train her or get her body work, I guess I'll do it or help you guys or her. So, and how? They both curious. Midori explained that he was been training to become a hero. So he started training some karate dojo and some kind of himself train or a military train, which he was trying to keep it a secret of the plumbers. I see. So you have a little bit of experience of work. Yeah. Midori nod. So, what is your quirk, young Midoriya? Wait. You heard it a little bit. Wait. You're the bus shock or little small creatures. Yep, that's me. Then how? Oh, my quirk is transformation quirk. I could turn any types of creatures of it. I could stay there for 10 minutes, but limit recharge is 5 minutes. I learning since I develop it. All my things. Then that makes all my. Wait, were you? Yeah, I was quirkless until I acquired it while I was 10, and I started training over 4 years. That surprised All Might Araka because All Might knew that he was quirkless back in the day, and let's just say it turned out not good. So, can you show us your transformation? Yeah. He activated his watch and turned and kind of. Also, just to be clear, you guys, you need to cover your eyes. They were both confused. What do you mean? Till the huge bright of green light blinds them. After meanwhile the blur of ends, they were see a weird slime or kind of stripes, weird look of creatures. What is that? Or do you have a name? I might tell Midoriya. Yeah, his name is Upgrade. He can turn any object into a upgrade, which that I name it. Here, I show you. He looks at the washing machine that's right behind him. He started jumping them, and they were confused to see why he jumped until he goes inside the washing machine and transform or kind of make an upgrade of a washing machine. I kind of like tell the different like I don't want to like what the detail is, so I'm just you gonna just think about it on your head. All my and Rocket was shocked to see it. What? He can do that? Any types? Yeah. Every time I goes through some different objects, I could upgrade them to get them increase of nice look. Until and all the missiles or something else. And yes, I did train a lot. So he comes back and until they see it that it turned that it was before. So you could absorb things and make some type of weapon or like some particles. Yeah. But it only like parts for me or it kind of details what it looks like. So they both kind of impressive until Rocket noticed that symbol. You were the one who saved me at the night of I was attacked by the muggers, and you saved me and the blonde kid. All my looks at the chest of the symbol. You're right. I was there. Huh? What do you mean? Both of Rocket and Midori confused. I did. Until when I first see you, the symbol, you turn the electric, and now the red guy, and this. Oh, sorry to explain, but my quirks, I could turn 23 types of creatures that I could turn into. And he started explaining every types of how it works. How he needs this watch to show which different creature he could turn into. Which that impressed All Might and Rocco. So, care for train? So they both nod. Or the months has passed, that they both start training or help Oraka train to get her match for One for All. And so one day, Midoriya and Raka's standing the sunlight rise while All Might's coming. So, Midoriya, was it? Yeah. Why do you want to become a hero? Well, on my young age, when I was quirkless, I tried to prove myself that I could be a hero. Or, I was trying to be a hero. Until the Iburn Junior High, the UA said that some quirkless people could go to the extra exam. I was trying to be a hero without quirk, but no, not that. Oh, sorry, mixed up. And soon I was acquired my quirk of 10 years old. He was trying to pretend to lie, so he wanna reveal the secret of the Omnitrix. So, Araka, what do you want to be hero for? For the money, of course. Well, why? You try to use the money for your parents, or? Well, yeah. Huh? Midoriya was confused. Until Rocket explained that she needs the money to help her family for the bankrupt business. And her quirk was zero gravity. She could touch any type of object while using 5 fingers on her tip activated. Once it was downfall, if she used too much or the heavy object is, she will throw up by a rainbow. That's kind of useful. And even with your combine the One for All on my set, you could stockpile. Yeah, I can imagine of that. You could use your One for All to make your speed insane while touching any type of particles without not usually normal walk, which she agrees with, or never, no one told her about that. So, over the month, so around at 7 months, that Midoriya Araka completed the junk. But Midori did 25% of the junks, while Araka did like most of it, so she could get so Midoriya could let her do the get her bulky of her body. So back to it. So Midoriya, so All Might came by and surprised to see that they completed the jump on Dagobah Beach, which All Might was impressed. But Midori told him that he did it, like some of it, while she did the rest. So what do? Like you just like touch each other's hands, so the cork could like go to her. But I wish it was that. Till he grabbed one of his tiny hair, you had to eat it. They both dumbstruck, and why? Alma explained that in order to transfer his core, he has to use some of his DNA. Well, Araka, I mean, not gonna lie, you could drink his blood. And soon it was complete the story, Araka just, I'll take it. Flicks in, or like snatch it in there and just start eating. Which, that surprised Midoriya and All Might that she really did that. So, after she gulped it, she was about to throw up, which Midoriya didn't. Thought that she never used a quirk. Did you wash your hair in this morning? I did. All Might told Midoriya, which Araka reborn. So after a little bit while, Araka told All Might that how would it work. Like, All Might told her that it will take a while, so they get like all the DNA go like all around her. So I guess we start train. So Midoriya and All Might help Araka to train. So it goes 5 to 3 months, and yes, Araka's One for All core has worked, and once she used it, her bone was broken. That really hurts that bad. But I don't want to get to it over the months. I don't want to waste my time. So until Araka and Midoriya were standing to the UA, which Midoriya all was excited that he made it, but not a little bit made it. He's kind of been a little bit roughy. So as soon as they were about to like walking out, someone screamed, "Out of my way, Deku!" Araka and Midoriya turned around to see Bakugo, and this time Midoriya didn't save Bakugo, so they want to have the talk that let's stay away from Bull, and he got a little bit bullied by him. So yeah, not in the mood now, Bakugo. Midoriya was kind of on his own. Good luck trying to fail, Deku. You worthless, mumble him. Deku? What's Deku? Araka was confused. Well, Deku means useless, and Bakugo, we were friends once, and the Deku name means useless. Araka was kind of sorry for his coming with that, but she told him that Deku sounds like never give up, or you can do it. Araka was kind of trying to help him, but Midoriya told her, I guess Deku it is. Kind of a little bit blush. So anyway, so I guess we should go in. Yeah. So they went inside the exam, and this time Raka sat next to Midoriya, and while Bakugo took her seats somewhere far away, and President Mike explained about about all the robots, pointers, pointer 1, 2, and 3, and talks about zero pointer. Midoriya thought that it would be kind of easy for him, but told Professor Mike about the 0.0 robots and told Midoriya to hush. Rocket was trying to defend Midoriya or Deku, but Midoriya told him, the blue kid, that he was trying to explain it, and it would be best if you kind of quiet and kind of listen. Which Ida apologized to President Mike, and President Mike told all the students about the Zero Porter, you must stay away. Mostly agrees, but Midoriya, on the other hand, seems suspicious. He's been training with a plumber and some karate, but mostly plumbers and kind of a little bit experience of knowledge, thanks to Misaki, without Bakugo knowing of her. Every time when she leaves somewhere, Bakugo was trying to treat what the old hag were doing. Going errands. So yeah, it was like a secret. But yeah. So on our way in the bus, and Midoriya is sitting next to Araka in the bus. While some of them were talking, Midoriya has a chance. I guess there's a secret. Araka was confused. Secret? President Mike said that the 0 pointers, if you destroy it or manage to destroy it, it will take away your points. But why is it called 0 pointers? Rocco was confused. You see, if you destroy his robot 1, you get 1 point. If you destroy robot 2, you get 2 points. 3, same thing. But 0 pointer, if you destroy it or you manage to destroy it, you will still have the same points that you have. Araka thinks you're right. Was he trying to pretend lying? No. He's trying to prove us which is a real hero, and what is thing that no one never did in the exam. 7 people in there. Midoriya, that's right. I guessed that if we waiting or there, someone will get danger hurts while we stay on the gates. Araka thinks and realizes, you're right. In order you have to be a hero, you have to save some lives. That's exactly. And there could be a secret on the code or the scores. In which, if we're prepared to ready, I guess we charge in. Yeah. And soon they made it to the gates while Raka and Midoriya were in the front. Araka activated her one for all full Callan on 5%. Welp, what next? And soon she was getting blinding by close to Midoriya. Huge green light that blind everyone in the gates. We go. Activate his mask and runs through the walls of the gate, which Araka follows Midoriya, or Deku. She jumps while he has a 5% of full Callan. Hammer was shocked, and Anita thought that they both cheated, but President Mike told that they're not cheating, and there's no countdown, so go. So all the students did, and while later, they see a wreckage of the destroyed robots. They see a blue blur runs to the right while the Raka runs to the left. The people would thought that they're gonna take away the points, so they are charged. But Ida, on the other hand, he was surprised to see that they were faster, except that green boy turned into lizard. Because he was trying to tell Midoriya that and the girl to like not go near the gates. But he was blinded to see the lizard thing that Midoriya turned into. He was surprised that he was not the only one who's faster. So how will the points will be? Let's just say that Midoriya will get 200. Will get 167 robot damage, while Raka gets let's just say 92 points. Because one, she has full Catalan and on 5%, and her zero gravity, while Midora on the hand, speed, destroy most of the robots, and save some innocent people's life that they seed. So I'm gonna review the true points they have. So let's get back to it. After, let's just say that Midoriya has some timeout what Omnitrix that he knew that it will be happen. So he started like, let's just say, destroy some robots or to save some people, saving lives. And soon, minutes later, they both Midoriya and Ruka were watched by the pro heroes. They were impressed to see them. They were going straight ahead. I guess that two heroes were right, or kind of knew they will go to save some, which All Might see those two were. He was smiled that to see that they finally get a hang of themselves or learn about the heroes. So, meanwhile, Midoriya was trying to desperately survive, not get attacked by the robots, trying to avoid or let them crash each other. And soon after that, his Omnitrix went up until he thought he could get some little bit point. Until they hear a huge giant attack or rumble. He turns around to see some students run away. Midoriya looks to the sky and sees a zero pointer. He thought he could attack it. And soon he was about to attack. He was suddenly hear yep. He see closely and see Araka was pinned down by the rock border. Midoriya was shocked. No. He looked at the robot. He has no choice. There's only one alien he could turn into. That's Midoriya talking in his head. So Midoriya has no choice. Try to find out what he needs to get. And soon he has to turn in. But Ida seeing him and say, what is he doing? He was trying to get, but the huge massive green blur light covered it, blind him. Until huge giant green line stripes and full white that makes all the students shock or not moving. A giant hand grabbed the 0 Point's face, and while the other one smashing or punch the 0 Pointer, knock it ground. That destroys all the particles and they make an explosion. Midoriya save Haraka and try to be careful not to step anyone. Everyone was shocked and not moving, and also the pro hero was shocked. Even All Might was. So is that his transformation? No wonder he didn't use it on training with Araka. He knew that it will damage the area. Midoriya try to be careful. Place his 2 fingers, remove the border. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm alright. Got a little sprain. And so recover. And soon President Mike stop the shock and told all the students that time's up. They both didn't listen. They were shocked to see this kid turn into giant. They thought that he turned the speedy one. But no. So, Ida was shocked as well that he has more different types of transformation quirk, he thought. And soon, a while later, Midoriya has to wait inside because he has to wait until he will get time out and turn himself to normal. So, at the week is passed, he was get check the Atelian came by and there's a mail for the UA, which he opens and reveal All Might told him that you did amazing job, and to show the points what he has. He has let's just say he has 215, while Rocka has 195. Yep. So that makes her a second, and Midoriya first, and Bakugo very third. So Midoriya was kind of happy he made it, but the son realized he never knew that All Might knew that he knew that the 0-pointer, his theory was right. If you destroy the 0-pointer, you have the same point. That's what they call 0 point. So in the morning, Midoriya got his UA, went to trying to find a class 1A, and found it, which it was big. Same thing. Why is it big? Probably, maybe if you made it to the class 1A. So he soon checked until he was was a little bit interrupted by Ida scolding Bakugo to say it the wrong way. When Bakugo looks at Midoriya, he was shocked. How was that nerd made it to UA? He think he probably cheated. But Ida see Midoriya come by. He told him his name. But my name is Sandy. I know what your name. And also, if you're curious about the secret of the exam, I already knew that on the way there. Because that's how a hero does, saving lives. Which Ida was shocked. And he thought that he messed up. Right? But Midoriya denied it. That you are following the rules. It's not your fault. I learned it on the way. Then Araka came by that they glad they made it to class 1A. When they were talking, Azal came by and told them to shut it and go to the training. But Araka told, what about orientation? But as soon as I was just gonna say his class is rule, Midoriya got away and told them that it's his class and his rules. Soon we should get moving. Midoriya walks to go to the changer room, which Asa was surprised. He thought he's good, or he learned something. You heard him. Go to the gym change area and meet in the training ground. So what you did, and soon the maiden Azawa throw a ball at Midoriya. How far did you throw? 65 meters? Using your quirk and stay in a ring. Also, if you're gonna turn what you did, I'm presuming you do it for one time. Which Midoriya was shocked and kind of accepted. Everyone were confused why he use it one time. But Araka, don't know what is gonna happen. Midoriya activate his watch, and before you guys cover your eyes, he smacked his watch, and you already know, way big appearance that makes shocked and everyone to see a giant mouse of Ultraman or something, which I don't want to see it. He looks at this ball and throw it in midair, of how he got infinite meters, because how he threw it. And I'm gonna stop right here. So, what will it be? How will it happen? What will Bakugo be reaction? Goodbye.